doing? Welcome to Fun Food and Freebies. Yes. How y'all doing? It's football season. It's football season. So, how y'all doing? How y'all mama doing? How your daddy doing? How your dog doing? How your kids doing? How your cat doing? And if you got any other animals, how they doing? Hi, welcome. My name is Bretta, and this is Fun Food and Freebies, where I come to you on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I just tell you something free, a low cost that you might not know about. And then I do an unbagging, unboxing, kind of giving you some examples of some freebies that I get when I go to free events and low cost events and splurge events. Lately, I haven't been to splurge events at all. I've been to more free events, and some of these are just not events that I've gone to. I just have been getting freebies. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. I thank y'all for following. I thank y'all for joining. I thank y'all for watching because I'm building up my YT subscribers. Okay, so subscribers matter. So does watch hours. Okay, so watch this video all the way through and let me know. Give me some feedback. Do you like it? Do you not? Is it informative? Am I giving you something because I'm not being a gatekeeper? Am I giving you something that you didn't know? If you didn't know something, let me know in the comments. I would appreciate it because this is what this is about. Because I'm not a gatekeeper and I just like sharing how I get freebies and what I do in order to get freebies. So, I am a Cowboy fan, okay? Grew up Cowboy fan ever since I was a little girl. There was a movie about the cowboy cheerleaders in the late 70s, maybe something like that. It was a movie, y'all. And wasn't it a movie? Because we didn't have these series things. Not really, did we? Kinda, but not a lot of like reality show. So I believe it was a movie. And I fell in love with the movie. I fell in love with wanting to be a cheerleader all my life. No, I was never a cheerleader. I couldn't keep up. I'm black and don't have no rhythm. I may have a teensy bit, but yeah. So they didn't work out for me very, very well because I just can't keep up. Yeah. The 8 count. Nah, I probably got a 3 count and that's about it. I'm not going to the 8. But anyway, yeah, so that's where I kind of grew to love the Cowboys. During that time, I think they went to the Super Bowl in the 70s. It used to be between them and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, I'm a little girl. I didn't know nothing about football. I think I was about 8, maybe 7, something like that. I didn't know anything about that. All I knew was these 2 teams. So I thought they were the only teams in the NFL when I learned what the NFL was and that there were more teams in the NFL. They kept going to the Super Bowl, I think. I haven't did my research. I just know what I remember. And I'm telling you what I remember as a little girl growing up. And I saw that movie with the cheerleaders and I was inspired. I want to be a cheerleader. Not only that, I always just knew about the Cowboys. It was the Cowboys and Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers and the Cowboys. Those were the only 2 teams that I knew of as a little girl. So anyway, fast forward. I started just following the Cowboys, and when they went to the Super Bowl like 2 times in a row, oh my God, you talking about excited. So then I met my ex-husband. We're still friends today. Yeah. A lot of people not friends with their exes. I'm still friends with my ex. We talk on the phone. We talk about politics. We talk about all kinds of things. He's a history buff, so he knows all the names and all the information about who was the quarterback during the time because he's a Cowboy fan as well. So fast forward, when we were married, we came to Texas. I'm from Texas. He's from Texas. And we just happened to meet each other in the military. And we came to Houston, and he started telling me that we can go to the Cowboys training camp. So I think we were living in Fort Hood for a time, and then we would go to the Cowboy training camp before we actually moved to Houston. Anyway, we would travel from Fort Hood, and then we would go to the training camp. At the time, the training camp was in Texas. It was at, I want to say, St. Thomas, some university. They had the training camp, and the training camps were absolutely free. So that is a part of my freebie journey as well. So we would go to the training camps all the freaking time. So when the one that I really remember that was iconic, well, two that was really iconic, was because I used to love Michael Irvin, and I screamed out, "Michael!" and he waved at me. So from then on, I mean, I was just hooked to going to the training camps. They were so amazing. You would see them practice. They they probably signed autographs, but I never got an autograph or anything. But I did take pictures sometimes, and I would take pictures. But the second time that it was iconic for me was when Deion Sanders played for the Cowboys, and we were at the training camp, and he came out on a golf cart, and he had what do you call it? Back in the day, they used to redo the cars and stuff. I can't remember, but yeah, they used to redo the cars, and this show used to be on MTV. If y'all know what I'm talking about, tell me in the comments. But he actually judged up that freaking golf cart. He had rims on the golf cart. He had rims on all four wheels of that golf cart, y'all. And then he had the big boom box in the back. And he was jamming as he was riding onto the football field to practice. That was like iconic for me, okay? Because hip hop, I'm a hip hopper. I love R&B, but I love hip hop too, and I love rap. And he was just boom, boom, boom. I was like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't put that golf cart on slabs. Yeah, it's slab. What is it? Slow, low. Child was supposed to know what that is, what that stand for. Anyway, as I edit this, I'm gonna hip y'all to what slab means, because I just learned not too long ago, and then I forgot. Okay, anyway, he judged up the golf cart so cool. I took pictures of it. I don't know if you saw my previous video. I had a fire, and whatever I saved from that fire, it flooded, because it wasn't a hurricane, it was a tropical storm, but it like hovered over the city, and what I saved was actually flooded. So anyway, I may have the pictures, and if I have the pictures, yeah, a lot of pictures destroyed. But I did take pictures of this, and I remember it. I remember it clear as day. But we used to go to the training camps all the time. Well, I moved to Houston, and I think they started having a training camp in California. I'm like, they need to have it here in Texas. But anyway, so they kind of have it 2 days. So 2 days, they have free training camp for the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas. But they also have free training camp. No, don't quote me on the free. I don't know if it's free for you Texans. Okay, so I'm not a Texan fan, but I become a fan. I joined the fandom via email. So if you have a favorite football team, basketball team, even baseball team, these three that I know of, I'm not sure about the Rockets here in Houston, but anyway, find out about your favorite team's email and get on their email list. So I got on the Texans email list, okay? And today I'm showing you what I got for absolutely free by going to Xfinity. So I got this in my email. It said go to your local Xfinity and pick up one of these towels. So it's actually a towel. Yeah. So, but they are so cute. I thought they were so freaking adorable. So when I went into the Xfinity store, they were so nice. They gave me 3. So look at this one, Petrie. And I actually went to a foodie event. I don't know if y'all saw that video, but I went to a foodie event. The Texans Taste. Yeah, I went to that. That was pricey. And I think I saw this guy, this Petrie guy. I'm going to insert a picture to see. Y'all probably know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the team members. And then this one is a blue one. So a red one, a blue one. These are so freaking cute. They're so adorable. Shair. Oh, that's so cute. So I'm going to be looking for these team members. Do they still play? I don't know. Because I haven't been watching football like I used to. And this one is a white one. And this is Stingley Jr. Stingley. That's different. Okay, these are so cute to me. I'm like, oh. And they're so soft. They're really soft. Really cute. So I just wanted to show you some of the free things that I've gotten. I've also gotten, I'm probably try to put it in my community tab, but I have to find it. I had gotten 2 little like purses made out of leather from the Texans. So because I'm like in the red, I think it's like Red Squad, Red Team, something. Yeah. It's a bunch of women who get together and they talk about football, but it's a Texans email fan base type thing. But yeah, so this is how I got these. I got an email in the mail because I'm on their email list. So isn't that adorable? So not only can you get things for going to the football games and watching them practice because football season is here, you can also go to the Astros game. Now, the Astros game, they always have like discount tickets. I've seen them have like 4 tickets and 2 hot dogs, and it's like, no, 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 1 bucket of popcorn and some drinks or something, and they do like $100 special or something like that. But yeah, you get different things when you go to different games with the Astros. And you also get different items from football games if you go to, I know with Dallas, they have different things that they give too, which I don't have in front of me right now, but they gave away towels as well, but they didn't give away like jersey shaped towels. This is just too cute. So they might do that because, you know, it's just adorable. But these were absolutely free. And they were so nice, they gave me 3. So when you go to baseball games, they'll give you these little things. And sometimes they gave these away. I know they give out different things. I'll try to put that in the, when I edit, they give, they show you the items that they're going to give away at each baseball game. So they'll give out different things at each baseball game, like lunch bags. I've seen umbrellas, all kinds of stuff. Well, one of my coworkers had told me about the Astros Association have a volunteer club or organization, and you can volunteer. And if you volunteer with them, you volunteer at different other nonprofit organizations, because I see some of the Astros, they have on the Astros shirt is orange, and then they have like Astro Association volunteer. They always volunteer at my veterans events. When I go to veterans events, that are absolutely free. They often show up and are always in orange. So they do a whole thing where they have a group of people, males and females. They volunteer with different organizations. At the end of the volunteer time, they actually give them, you can sign up for a jersey. And when you volunteer, you can volunteer for the games. They fill up fast too. You can volunteer for the games and you can get those free items that they have. So they have free items. You can volunteer. Then they have, like, at the end, I think they have like a volunteer conference or gala or something. You dress up and go to the gala, and then they give awards to the best volunteer. And a lot of people, if you reach a certain tier of the number of hours that you put in, you can get a jersey, you can get a jacket, you can get all kinds of stuff. So very, very good to do with the Astros. So they have a good volunteer association. So Cowboys have a free training camp. Astros have a volunteer association where you can get into the games for free. Some people, especially when they was doing the World Series, they were tired of, they were like, no, your name is going to go. I think at that time they were like, your name is going to go into a pool. And I never really continued my volunteer. I went to the orientation. They did the orientation on Zoom, but I did the orientation. I never really picked up my t-shirt, and I never really did any hours, but I know about that organization and how lucrative it could be being a part of the Astros Volunteer Association. They do a lot for them. So if you're interested in volunteering, look it up. You'll find the Astro Volunteer Association. It's the bomb. And here's a cowboy hat or a little baseball cap. It was on the top of the drink, so it was a drink topper. Oh, isn't that cute? That is so freaking cute. So these kind of things, I put them on my little shelf because I like little cute, unique type stuff. My name is unique. Fun Food and Freebies is unique. And I like little neat little trinkets and stuff like that. But yeah, so going to games, you get freebies. A lot of times you can go, I don't normally pay. Of course, games are not free, but training camps could be free. So the Cowboys have a free training camp in Texas. Not sure how much. They sold out. So when I was trying to, because I like to just go and get some footage and let you guys know about certain things that they have that may be free. So I was told that it's not free. My daughter tried to go, her and her friend, and I think her friend had a what do you call it, like a business camera, and they don't accept those. They tell you all the time you can't bring like a lucrative type camera. I think he's a photographer, and they went, and he didn't want to take it back and leave it in the car and all of that stuff. So I think they left and they didn't go, but I think they had to pay. I think she said they had to pay, but they chose not to go or something. But anyway, they were sold out before I could even figure out, because they sent me an email. I think they sent me an email maybe at 9. They were sold out. By the time I looked at the email, it was 11. They didn't have nothing. So even if they were free, which I'm not sure if they were, y'all, but so Texans may be free for the training camp, but they sold out so fast. So I don't know. But Dallas Cowboys, they are free. They have 2 days where they have free training camp viewing. They do the whole AT&T Stadium, and then they had some little food samplings. They had some a Coke and Pepsi challenge. That was cute. And then that was in front of the stadium before you go into the stadium and watch them play. It was real nice. It was so, so nice. But the ones that me and my ex-husband used to go to, it was just on a hot field. They didn't do all that special stuff. They didn't have hardly what they have now, but it's more entertaining now. You know, they do a lot more things. But yeah, so if you are a sports fan, find out about your team's sports fan organization and information. So go to do whatever team it is, you know, Texans organization, clubs, or whatever. Yeah. And my daughter actually found some groups and some different groups on Facebook. So they have a lot of groups on Facebook. They meet up and they have a whole good old time. So even if you're in Houston and you are a Kansas City Chiefs fan or something, you can meet up on Facebook with other Kansas City Chief fans. You can do that if you like. If you are a Raiders fan, you could do Raiders and just check to see if you can be on an email list or a fan list. Like some of them call fan group or something. I may not be getting the words right, but it's like a fan group and fan lists and stuff like that. So that's all I wanted to tell y'all. I had to tell y'all about my little freebies, my little free towels, even though I'm not a Texan. But yes, go ahead and like and subscribe. Thank y'all for joining. And like, subscribe, and tell others about Fun Food and Freebies. I appreciate you. Okay, bye.